Hi guys, welcome to another daily video. I was asked actually to describe what is my Funbridge setup and actually why I have that setup, which might be actually interesting for you, but everybody has their own style, so you might adjust to yourself and it might not work the same things for you what works for me. Still, I will try to give you my actually ideas and why I chose what I chose and why you can choose something else. Thank you, Christian, again for sponsoring a lot of videos. You are the best. So thank you for supporting the channel, and I'm pretty sure that everybody appreciates your help. Okay, so let's go. When you go here on Funbridge, you just go to settings and you choose your, we start with the bidding conventions. So view the bidding details, you have a couple of options and we will go through all of those. Okay, so I have a better miner for the miner openings. You might have other things, but basically it doesn't matter kind of what you have as a setup here, because you just, if you have a major, you just open a major. It matters what no trump you are actually playing. We will come to that. And then the miner is, you always open your longer miner, and when they are same, well, you can choose. It's better if you can choose and not to be forced to open one club. If you open one club and play one diamond 4 card, that helps a little bit, but not like that much, because then your club might be short, and better miner is just, I would say, longer miner, not better miner. When I have 3-3 or 4-4, I choose what to open, because you will be rebidding no trumps anyway, so why to bother? Longer miner will be the right setup here. And that's actually what the system, all the system means. Unless you play one diamond from 5, then that's a difference. If one diamond is semi-balanced and one club contains all the balanced hands and you play transfers over one club, that's my favorite setup. But well, Funbridge is not supporting that. Playing Polish or Chinese, like Chinese precision, that's nice for the Chinese players, but remember that this is programmed by the French. Chinese, Polish, French. Okay, well, you guys make your own ideas. Same for the Eckel and Nordic Standard. But it's nice that there are those options. So the minimum high card point, I used 12, but it doesn't mean that if I upgrade the hand, Argent actually counts with 12. But why do I have 12? I want to rely that if partner opens, that he has a decent hand. So not 11, not 10, well, 13 on the edge, because then I will be opening weaker, but 12 is just a standard thing to do. Also, the point for no trumps 15, 17 is kind of a standard to rebid a minor, major, no trump 12, 14. This is 17, minor, major, 2 no trumps 18, 19, and we will see what are the strong openings. 5 card major. No. No, no, no. Why? Because Arjun has absolutely no idea when to open with 5 card major or not, and you don't have a puppet Steinman there. You cannot find out the 5 card. It's so tough, and if you cannot find out, just don't play it. Although yesterday I had the tough bidding when you open a major and partner bids a spade or no trump and you have the 15-17 hand, it's tough. But it's okay for me to open a no trump if I have the 3 cards in spades, if I want to declare the hand, and if I actually prefer to play no trumps instead of a major. So it's okay for me, not okay for Arjun, because then she opens no trump with everything. I just hate it. I hate it when people doesn't know when to open a no trump. There's a reason why balanced hands are bid by no trumps and a 5 card major open with 1 major. Okay, so the 2 club bid, it actually goes along with 2 diamond bid. You cannot choose like various things. if you choose the unspecified strong, which I prefer, that 2 clubs is something which is too strong to open with 1 in a suit and like not that strong to be in a game forcing, then that's it. 2 diamonds I prefer as a game forcing hand, because that's actually a blackwood immediately, and in a lot of strong hands it actually tells you immediately if you have a slam or not. I'm not saying that this is like an ideal thing what to do, but again, Argent doesn't have the good continuation after 2 clubs. So, I mean, the standards like Albaran or anything else, I mean, Polish and Chinese precision is a must if you play those kinds of styles. So actually you have only 2 options, unspecified strong or Albaran. And if you choose Albaran, which is game forcing, then your 1 level opening will be just up to 22-23. Guys, the range is so wide, especially if you set up 11+, that once you don't have suitable conventions after that, you will just get lost. So that's why I have these 2, and I resigned from playing multi Wilkosh week 2. I'm not saying that they're bad, but this is what I prefer in the combination of the setup. You always have to think like the big picture. So you need to have all the like good hands or one-way bidding covered before you try to think to disrupt opponents with these preempts. Well, the multi, you might play it if it has some strong options. Still, I prefer to play a weak multi if I play only the 6th card. But multi has a lot of troubles. Maybe there might be a video about multi one time. Meaning of the 2 hearts and 2 spades opening, I just use it natural. Why? Because I'm playing with a computer, right? And the computer should be simple. He should give me the right information so I can be the one who makes the decisions. And if you have whatever else, then I'm actually afraid that Arjun will screw up. So this is like a standard thing. Week 2, 5-10. I would prefer it to be a bit better, like 7-9 plus minus points, well 7-10 plus minus points, and based on the losers, so 7-8 losers, only distribution 6-3-2-2 and 6-3-3-1. If that's the case, then I will always do well after this opening. Because when you preempt also your side, not just opponents. Okay, for the 2 no trumps, I have to choose the kind of a strong hand, not the minors. Although I have the 2 clubs and 2 diamonds strong, but actually 2 no trumps is like 21-ish, and via 2 clubs 22-23, and via 2 diamonds 23 plus. So plus minus point doesn't matter. Sometimes I open 20 with 1 minor, sometimes with 22 I open 2 clubs. It really depends if you have a 5 card, what are your honors, and so on. Suit quality required from a preempt. I mean, I would like to have here not like aggressive and terrorist. I would like to have solid, because Arjun just opens garbage sometimes, really garbage. And if you have a terrorist or aggressive, what does that mean? That's a random style. I don't like to play random. So actually a good suit, 2 high honors or 3 honors, well, Arjun doesn't follow that anyway. So I mean, classic is fine. This is what I find classic if Arjun will play according to classic. Meaning of the 3 no trump opening, I have not used. Gambling is the worst possible opening for 3 no trumps. Simply why? Because if you want to be in 3 no trumps, you want to declare from your partner's side, not from the hand where you have absolutely no stoppers but the 7 tricks. So with ace, king, queen, 7th, I open a club and then I jump to 3 clubs to show 15, 18. I don't care. I have 7 tricks, but you have to declare from partner's side. So definitely not gambling. What I play is actually 3 no trumps solid major, because then you want to play 4 hearts, 4 spades, and you still have a little bit of an option to show a slam interest, to see if your 3 no trumps is like good or baddish, if you have something extra. So 3 no trumps based on a major is better than based on the minor. Play Namiats, that's the Namiats, what's his full clubs, full diamonds, opening for hearts and spades. Again, if I will be agreed with my partner, I might play it, but since I cannot manage the setups and how partner is opening it, it's a no for me. So that's for the opening, so let's go for the responses. And meaning of responses to opening bid, I actually had a setup. Well, I would love to have this setup as invitation with 6 cards. There's no such option in here. So it might be weak, but I mean, what weak? 2 to 8. Arjun does it randomly. I just don't like it. I don't like to play random. So again, I just made the setup, which is so easy to use, which is just strong, slam going bid. Yeah, I'm not using it anyway, so yeah, might be good to show the 5-4 with heart, but again, I'm not used to it, so I might just forgot it. 1 no trump forcing, and these 3 setups, so 1 no trump forcing, bidding with a fit, and 2/1 game forcing actually goes together. So if you have 2/1 game forcing, then you might play a 1 no trump forcing. Why do I have a not forcing? Because I don't want to have a fit in 1 no trump. If you have a fit in a major, just show the fit. Otherwise, you cannot evaluate the hand properly. So, no for the fit, no for a weak, not for 9-11 with 3 card fit, just no, no, no. It can be up to 11 or even 12, but still not forcing. So 2/1, I like game forcing because it makes life a little bit easier with Arjun. If I choose like not, I'm okay with that. It's just a little bit worse that you have no idea when partner can pass you, so I want to keep it simple. 2/1 is forcing to game. And now again, 2 no trumps over a major have to correspond with the other major fits. And I have it that 2 no trumps is invitational hand with 3 trumps, because this is what I miss when I don't have it in 1 no trump, so like the 9-11 points, or balanced hand with 12-14, so actually with a fit. So what 2 no trump says, partner, I have a 3 card fit, and between 10 to 14 high card points, and now you can bid. You can show an extra hand if you want to play a slam, but most often we just end up playing in 4 major, so I don't want to give them any extra information by bidding a no trump and forcing partner to show the distribution. That's so bad to give information about the declarer. Of course, other options might be Jacobi 2 no trumps if you play 1 major, 3 majors invitation, which I actually do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not a favorite of that. So, but Jacobi 2 no trumps is another good option. But I like this one. Because 12-14 with a 3 card fit, I don't want to have it in 3 no trumps or 2 clubs. So jump responses to a major opening, I like to have invitational, and this is actually good because since you have a 1 no trump non-forcing, then it doesn't have a 6 card suits in that with an invitational hand. So again, this corresponds with my 1 no trump non-forcing bid. Otherwise you can choose whatever. It's not a secret that I'm not a fan of Bergen. I think that's actually a bad convention if it is described like this. Because 4 to 6 points and 7 to 9 points, 10 to 11 points doesn't tell you anything, guys. It should be, if the definition is based on tricks, I would go with it. but it's based on high card points. No good. You have no clue what's going on. So, no. 3 no trumps over 1 major. That's where I have it like 11, 14 with a fit and a full card trumps. So if I actually bid 1 major, 2 clubs, and then show a fit, that's the strongest. That's the Jacobit 2 no trumps. That's the strongest bid with fit. Either free card or full card. And with this strength, it actually doesn't matter that much. Unless you have a Splinter. So responses to 1 no trump, just standard. I mean, if there will be something with Puppet Steinman as 3 clubs, then I will open 1 no trump with 5 card major, but no options for that. Responses after 2 clubs, Arbor, 2 diamonds, game forcing. Suit of an ace is kind of fine. Because actually the 2 diamonds is a Blackwood. Might be useful. Responses to 2 no trumps, same, just Steinman transfers. Again, I'm not favoring here to put the Puppet Steinman in here. I play a little bit different style of 2 clubs, even if with my opening a little bit better, I guess. So then I don't need the Puppet Steinman. It has upsides and downsides. Okay, so conventions for 2 players bid. So that means that it's that we already started the sequence. We made an initial bid, both me and partner. So check back Stayman. This is actually, do I have like no? Do I see that nothing is picked here really? I kind of like the standard check back. So where is it? So natural without relay, well, not such a good option. Check back statement with 4 responses, 3 cards in the suit, so it's not asking for the other one. I want the check back natural statement. Yeah, so I like the standard check back statement here, that you just ask for partners majors, and he just bid them economically, so it's fine with me. Chinese 2-way, I have no idea what that is. Standard 2-way, see, like, I mean, what's the difference? Nothing in description. So weekend in diamonds or an invitational hand. This kind of might be a good setup. I play a 2-way check back. Maybe I might try it. I actually didn't try it. Maybe I try the Chinese. Just for fun. I mean, just for fun. Let's do the Chinese check back 2-way. I think it doesn't matter that much. You just need to know what is it. First suit forcing, of course. This is a very useful thing where in a natural system very often you might not have a good forcing bid. So you might need your third suit not actually being natural. So that's what it is. That the third suit doesn't have to be a 4 card. Sometimes, especially if you open a minor and partner bids a major, and now you have a reverse. With Argent you cannot jump 3 minor if you are decent strong, so you have to make kind of a reverse with a 3 card or bid a third suit. 4th suit forcing, well, I love to play it forcing to game. There's not an option here, so definitely a forcing. Blackwood 1430, very easy. Roman keycard, of course, because I want to ask for the King of Spades and Queen of Trumps. 1430, because the most common answer is that partner is having 1 ace, 1 keycard, so you want that to be the 5 clubs response. So you have the 5 diamond bid as asking for the queen if you have a major fit. Sometimes this can save your ass if you are having a club fit and then 1 ace is not enough but 2 will be enough. If partner has 0 aces, then probably you shouldn't have asked at all, or you should have enough yourself. Drury, I mean, I might even say like no Drury. I'll say no Drury, because very often you might need the 2 clubs, 2 diamonds when you are past hand to show like that. I have already my hands with a support done, so why to change that style when I know what I'm doing? So that's okay. Rectification with a fit over major suit Jacobi transfer after a 2-no trump opening bid or a 2-no trump rebid. And this, I mean, 2-no trump rebid is like 2 clubs something, 2-no trumps. This is what I like. What does that mean? That if you open strong 2-no trumps and partner transfers, then accepting the transfer already shows a fit. Some people do it the other way around, that accepting doesn't show a fit and 3-no trumps shows a fit. Why I like it the other way around is that I don't care to play 3 major. It's when I'm opening strong 2-no trumps, I want to play a game, not just stop in 3 in a major. So I prefer to show the fit so partner can cube it. And if you play that the cube it is a shortness, that's even the best, because then you can play 2-no trumps transfer accepting with the fit, and 3-no trumps is partner, I have a slammish hand but no shortness. The difference between shortness cubit and an honor cubit is how to I don't have the camera that high. It's just essential. Unfortunately, Argent doesn't place according that, but this is essential. Check back Stayman. Again, I think there's no choice in here, so it's good that I just bid it. Yeah, let's do it after a minor major 2-no trumps. Yes, I want to get the other major, asking for a free card. Splinter, definitely yes. If you want to be good in bidding slams, you must play splinters. Unfortunately, Argent is just no good in evaluating the hand opposite a splinter. It's too sad. It's too sad because splinters are the key to be successful in bidding major slams. Not just majors, also minor. If you, after a minor, if you can do a major splinter on 3rd level, that's essential. 2 diamonds, Jacobi transfers, 2 hearts after 1 spade, 1 no trump, 2 clubs. Well, I have it, yes, but I don't think that it ever came. That you can distinguish and with the heart strength in here. I think if it came, then I already forgot. But well, I have yes here. You might ask me why when I screw up and pass partner 2 diamonds bid. Okay, meaning of responses after an overcall. So that means that opponents opens, partner overcalls, and now I bid. So, or we open and opponents overcall. I think it's both, but well, this first one is that I open, opponents overcall, diamond or heart. I play a negative double, so actually if it goes 1 club, 1 diamond, double shows 4 hearts. If they bid 1 heart, double shows 4 spades. So the next possible bid shows a 4 card, and if the double shows it, and if you bid the suit, it shows a 5 card. That's what I like. See, so this one, like Sputnik double, denies a biddable 4 card. What the hand you have? If you play forcing 2 in a minor, you don't have a no trump, you don't have a 4 card major. Why do you want to bid at all? So not an option for me. Especially after 1 heart, it's essential to distinguish between 4 and 5. Because I don't like support doubles, which I have it there. Truscott, so after a takeout double, the fit at the free level becomes very weak, and 2 no trumps invitational. This is fine for me because I have 1 major, 3 majors invitation. So after double, I want actually to preempt and invite with 2 no trumps. I'm fine with that. Defense after overcalls at the 2nd level over 1 no trump. I play Rubenzol, which is kind of a Lebenzol, but you bid your suit by a transfer. which gives you more options. Whenever you transfer at any position, it's just give you extra. Lendik, well, if they overcall a no trump after or one minor opening, 2 clubs is majors. Yes. Well, whenever you have a chance to show majors, just bid majors. If partner and opponents denying them, very often you have it. So Lendy and Lendik, kind of the same convention in a different situation. Jacobi transfers after 1 trump overcall by the opener's partner. Well, let's say, okay, after minor or major suit opening bid and a 1 trump, the opener's partner bids Jacobi transfers. Yeah, okay. So I open a minor, they bid a no trump, partner transfers. Is that good or bad? I mean, it's good. Why it is good? Because if you transfer, then suddenly the opener becomes the declarer and the strong no trump is making the lead. That's essential. Positioning. Positioning is good, so of course I like to play transfers to play from the right side. Again, transfers gives you more options to invite, show a 2-seater, 1 level lower, so definitely a good thing to do. Rodriguez, after a 1 spade overcall, naming the opener's minor at the 2nd level, shows 5 card in hearts and a 5 to 9 hand. Well, I will forget that, so no. Defense against 2 no trumps, showing a minor 2-seater. Yes, it's kind of good. It's better than nothing. That bidding clubs is showing a good hand with hearts. Bidding diamonds a good hand with spades. That means that bidding 3 hearts 3 spades directly is weaker, so non-forcing, just competitive bid. You might distinguish in between these two. So I like to play that. And we have the last but not least, we have still the card play conventions, which will be pretty fast. I talked about that before. So meaning of overcalls and responses to overcalls. So now we actually have the setup when we are in defense and opponents opens. Michaels, standard Michaels. I hate like this specify where you jump to 3 clubs and you show 2 other suits. I mean, this is so confusing that you get a 7 card suit clubs, you want to bid 3 clubs, you end up playing 5 diamonds, 5 hearts, because Arch just keeps correcting you. No, no, no. Standard Michaels, 2 no trumps, 2 lowest suits, and a Q bid is showing the highest and any lower. So, standard thing. Play 2 suitors at the 4th level in defense after week 2 opening. This is like a leaping Michaels. I love that. And I also played after 3 level opening. It's not, unfortunately, not an option in here. But be careful, because I heard that once you have the setup here and like the defender's bid, I don't think that Arjun plays it in defense. But if you have that setup, maybe Arjun might explain the opponent's bidding as leaping Michaels when it is not. So careful about that. I didn't have it tested, but a friend of mine just reported me a few days ago that this was really a bug, and that it went 2 in a major, 4 clubs, which showed 7 clubs, or which had 7 clubs, but was explained as a leaping Michaels. So the other major and a minor. So careful with that. I actually don't know. I didn't witness it, but I like it. So you might like things, but if partner is not on the same page as you are, I mean, is that good to play something what partner will screw up? Okay, I leave it there. I give Arjun a chance. Okay, double over, no trump. Punitive. Points, points, points. Because then I have no other bid. Take out for majors. I have the two clubs for that. Minor major might be fine. But I mean, I want to compete on the third level, not on the second level probably. Might be fine. Landy and at least 5 for majors. Well, that's the Landy, not the double. 5 clubs and 4 hearts for spades. That's even worse. Well, at least it's club. At least you know it's club, so this might actually be an option. I don't want to be unspecified minor, unspecified major, because then it's tough to bid. It's tough to compete later on. So this might be a second option if it is not punitive, but double them. 2 clubs overcall is Landy. There's no other options than natural, so I mean, if you have Landy here, why do you have it here? I think they should work a little bit harder on the setup here if you have the other options. 2 diamonds overcall. I have the multi Landy. I'm not sure if I'm happy about that. If you have the double which shows 5 clubs and 4 major and 2 diamonds shows 5 diamonds, 4 major, I mean that's good enough. And a combination that would be good enough. I'm choosing multi because I have no other option. It might be just natural. Yeah. Okay, sandwich no trumps. I love sandwich no trumps. I actually, well, 6-4, I played with 4-4 plus, and the double is strong. Unfortunately, with Arjun here, 6-4, so Arjun will probably never use it. But I use it with 5-4, sometimes 4-4. I don't care if partner kind of screws up. So if this will be definition 5-4, it will be a must for me. Because I want to bid double, not to bid a no trump because that's so risky, but to double to show like 14 plus points and a no trump like a takeout double. So switch these 2 bits. Preemptive overcalls, yes, but what does that mean in here? Lack of information here. Play the 2 no trump mini qubit convention after a week to opening bid is doubled. So that means that I open 2 hearts, 2 spades. They double, so I want to play 3 hearts, 3 spades is kind of weakish. So then the 2 no trumps will be like I have something, but is it like 8 to 10 I have something? I would prefer to have it like 12, 14. Then it will make sense. But if I'm preemptive and well I bid 3 is also like less than 8. What does it help? It doesn't preempt anyone. So this is with this strength you actually want to bid 3 major because then it will be tough for defenders to think, do we go to a game? Do we double them or not? If they go for a game, they might get doubled, they might overbid, we might have 3 in a major. With 12, 14 it's kind of an aggressive invitation, so I would love that. This is actually terrible, so I'm changing my my setup to no, because I want partner to raise its standard. This is again like terrorist things, completely randomizing things. Play the 5th jump convention in response to an overcall. Yeah, I like that. So what does that mean? Opponents open 1 club, partner bids hard, there comes whatever. I jump to 3 diamonds, 4 diamonds, which shows a support to partner's hand. That's fine. Inverted minors, I have no for a reason, because I don't know how to bid after the inverted. And if you don't know how to bid after the inverted with the computer, because no more setups, no more info here, how I bid, I don't rely on Arjun explanation in the setup. So this is fine. 1 minor, 2 minor, 6-9 with a minor. It's completely okay. What's wrong with that? If I have a game forcing, I bid the other minor. And that's actually what I liked that much that I actually put it in my system. And then I play limited inverted minors. But of course, my 1 club, 1 diamond in real life has a little bit different opening. So then it makes sense. After our 1 diamond semi-balance, so showing 5 plus diamonds, that makes sense. Smollen, yes. So Smollen, I think there should be an explanation here that small end convention is actually 5-4 majors. By bidding 2 clubs, and after your partner bids 2 diamonds, then you actually bid your full card major. So yes, I would like to play that. For less experienced people who doesn't know what small end is, I think there should be an explanation here. So I will try to help. Also, after the inverted, there should be an explanation how Argent plays. Then I would like to make the setup. Thinking like that, I'll probably send this video to the Funbridge developers, and maybe based on my comments, they might improve a bit. It's not like that much work to add a couple of sentences here. Okay, openers support double. This is like a topic for the world's players. I'm not a fan of support double, which is like compulsory. I'm not a fan of support double in general, because you actually need to show an extra hand, and I prefer to show an extra hand either based on distribution or based on points, like high card points, what I'm saying potatoes. And when I have a lot of potatoes, I want to tell them. If I have a lot of trumps, I want to tell my partners, and that's the difference. So my agreement is when I double, it's based on high cards, so we can pass it. So that's the reason why penalty double, yeah, very rare. But points are often there. And if I have a 6-4, I want to bid. I don't want to show like 16 hands when I have a 6-4. I want to bid even with 12, even with 11, because my hand is strong based on distribution, based on trumps. So standard support double which shows 3 cards in partner response suit and nothing about strength, I don't like it. Because it's a nice idea, but well, how do I know that I can go 3rd level? If we have a 4-3 fit, I have no idea. If I have as a responder a 5-card suit and extra, I just double for takeout. And in competitive bidding, everybody knows that we should just bid 3 over opponent's 2 spades and 2 spades over opponent's 2 hearts. So if I pass and I have a free card, I will show it the second round. I don't mind. I mean, it's fine. And if you have enough points, then you will find out the 5-3 fit anyway. So don't bother with support double. Strong showing the points is more important, again, if partner is on the same page as you. He might not be. Okay, so that was all for the bidding, but we have here the card play conventions, which actually I'm very happy that Funbridge adjusted them. I keep it very simple because it's other combinations. You play 3rd, 5th, and you play low as kind of a standard count, so low shows an odd number. If you play 2nd, 4th, low shows even number. So then you should be consistent, and I like to be consistent. So opening league 2nd, 4th, that's the easiest, that's the best. Unfortunately, Argent doesn't like follow the second the best way, because very often when she has 4 small and no trumps, she doesn't lead the 2nd, she leads the 4th. I don't like it, but better than anything else. At least I want to have some information. Discarding in no trumps, I like to keep it simple. So low card is even or attitude. I like it. So UDCA means upside down, count, and attitude. And if standard is high is encouraging and high is even, then upside down is the other way around. So low card is positive, low card is even number, and it's everywhere. See, it's everywhere. 2nd, 4th defense. Low from Doubleton, guys. That's a good thing to play. Low from Doubleton. If you want to hear more about these like defending and thinking and that, just get a lesson with me. This might be just one lesson. So I think a couple of euros to spend for that, might be beneficial for the full future of defending well, but this should be agreed with your partner. Of course that the suit preference is yes. Still, I'm not like 100%. What does that mean in Argent situation? Because I think it's like the clockwise a low card to play a lowest ranking suit, and a high card asks to play the highest ranking suit again. But if you're playing a low club, does it mean that you want a diamond or a spade? If, for example, hearts are the suit where you discard, well, that's a tricky part. I think a low club will show a spade. But, well, that's it. That's it for the setup. So I hope that it helped a little bit for those who doesn't know all the conventions, or for those who don't know how actually the system is combined together. And if you don't know, it's probably better to choose like the complete bidding system with not a free profile. But now I think that you can do a free profile setup, and maybe you will do a little bit better. Maybe Argent will do a little bit better, and that's important. You want to nourish your partner, and if you cannot like make it better, if you cannot make other agreements, make those which are clear. They might be simple, but they have to be clear. So thank you guys for watching, and the next week, remember, there will be a live stream. There is a Federation tournament going on, which you can just click Play Tournament, Federation Tournaments, and just go Czech Republic. And this one, because I'm shooting this video on Wednesday, this is not on, so you can play that immediately and win a reward challenge. Bye guys.